Hey everyone, and welcome back to our fast move timing series. We've already gone over 1, 2, and 3 turn moves in previous videos, so today, let's learn everything there is to know about 4 turn fast moves. A turn is half a second, so 4 turn moves take 2 seconds to complete. This is quite a long time when it comes to the fast-paced nature of Pokemon Go PvP, and in competitive play there are not all that many viable 4 turn move users. Although 4 turn move users are relatively uncommon, it is crucial to know how to time with and against them. Improper timing against a 4 turn move can be catastrophic, giving over a ton of damage and energy to your opponent for free. Let's see what common 4 turn move users are currently in Pokemon Go, and who ends up using them. Confusion and Gust are both decently strong fast attacks. They deal a ton of damage and generate a fair amount of energy. They share the same stats with the 1 turn move Dragon Breath, however obviously they're 4 turn moves instead. While the stats on these moves are good, the clunky nature of them means not too many Pokemon are able to use them. Hypno is the most common Confusion user. Cresselia also has access to Confusion, however it normally opts for the 2-turn fast attack Psycho Cut. There are no common Gust users. Most Pokemon that get this move opt out for the 2-turn move Wing Attack instead. Some Pokemon that have access to this move are Pidgeot and Staraptor, but as I said, they don't really use it. Volt Switch is an incredibly powerful move. It has very high energy generation and quite decent damage output. The only thing holding this move back is that it's still a 4-turn move. With that said, there are some Pokemon that can make this move work. Common Volt Switch users are Charjabug, Magnezone, and Galvantula. Now normally I don't talk about unusable moves, but this is literally it when it comes to 4-turn moves. There are actually only 5 different ones in the game, so we might as well bring them up at the very least. Splash and Yawn are terrible. They are the lowest damaging moves in the game, with a damage per turn of 0. Even though it says 0, the game still rounds up to 1 damage every time the fast move ends, so I guess that's something. The most common Splash user is Magikarp. The most common Yawn user is Slacking. Now that we know how to spot a 4-turn move user, let's take a look at how to time when using these 4-turn moves. Since timing never matters against 1-turn moves, and timing never matters against moves of the same turn duration, we only need to learn how to time against 2, 3, and 5-turn moves. Well, actually, we don't even need to worry about timing against 2-turn moves. 4 versus 2-turn moves are a very special case. No matter when the 4-turn move user throws a charge attack, your opponent will always get one full free 2-turn move through. This makes timing as a 4-turn move user incredibly simple. We only need to know how to time against 3 and 5-turn moves. 4-turn moves against 3-turn moves can be somewhat awkward to time as a 4-turn move user. Proper timing is after 2, 5, 8, 11, and so on, which will only give up 1 turn to our opponent. If optimal timing isn't an option, throwing after 1, 3, 7, 10, and so on will give up 2 turns to our opponent for free. Throwing on bad timing gives up 3 turns, which we should try to avoid. Let's take a look at an example. Here we have a Charjabug using the 4-turn move Volt Switch, battling against a Mandibuzz using the 3-turn move Snarl. After the Charjabug uses 5 Volt Switches, it will throw a charge move. Let's watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we can see we properly threw on optimal timing, only giving up 1 turn of damage and energy to our opponent. 4-turn moves into 5-turn moves can be tricky to time due to the long duration of both fast moves. Proper timing for a 4-turn move user is after 1, 6, 11, 16, and so on. Throwing on this timing only gives up 1 turn to our opponent. If proper timing isn't possible, throwing a charge attack after 2, 7, 12, 17, and so on is still better than nothing. Throwing on this secondary timing gives up 2 turns to our opponent. Throwing on bad timing can give up to 5 free turns of damage and energy to our opponent, which is a critical mistake and may lose you the game. In this next example, we'll see our Charjabug throw a discharge after 6 Volt Switches into a Skeledirge, who's using the 5-turn fast attack Incinerate. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we can see our Charjabug properly threw on optimal timing, giving up only 1 turn of damage and energy for free. Now that we know how to time as a 4-turn move user, let's take a look at what proper timing looks like when fighting against 4-turn moves. Since timing never matters against moves of the same turn duration, we only need to learn how to time against 4-turn moves when using 1, 2, 3, and 5-turn fast moves. 1 turn into 4-turn moves are fairly straightforward to time. We want to throw 1 before a multiple of 4, so after 3, 7, 11, 15, and so on. Proper timing here will only give up 1 free turn to our opponent. Throwing on bad timing here can give up to 4 free turns to our opponent. In this example, we will watch our Lickitung use the 1-turn fast attack Lick against a Charjabug. After 15 licks, we will see the Lickitung throw a charge move. Let's watch how it looks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We can see our Lickitung successfully through after 15 licks, giving over only 1 turn of damage and energy for free to our opponent. 2-turn into 4-turn moves are also incredibly easy to time. Proper timing is after an odd number of 2-turn moves, so after 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on. Proper timing will give up 2 free turns to our opponent. Throwing on bad timing gives up 4 free turns to our opponent. In this next example, we'll see our Medicham using the 2-turn fast attack counter, and it will throw an Ice Punch against a Charjabug after 7 counters. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we can see that we were able to throw on proper timing, only giving up 2 free turns to our opponent. 3-turn into 4-turn moves can be somewhat awkward to time due to the long nature of both fast attacks. Proper timing only gives 1 turn to the opponent, and it would be after 1, 5, 9, 13, and so on. Due to the clunky nature of this matchup, sometimes proper timing is not possible. Secondary timing is after 2, 6, 10, 14, and so on. Secondary timing gives up 2 free turns of damage and energy to our opponent, whereas throwing on bad timing can give up to 4 turns for free. In this example, we will watch as our Umbreon throws a move after 5 Snarls into a Charjabug. Let's watch how it looks in practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can see that after throwing on proper timing, we only gave up 1 free turn to our opponent. Our final example to go over is going to be 5-turn into 4-turn moves. This is an incredibly awkward matchup for the 5-turn move user. Proper timing here is after 3, 7, 11, 15, and so on. Due to the awkward nature of this matchup, throwing on suboptimal timing is often necessary. Secondary timing here is after 2, 6, 10, 14, and so on. Throwing on secondary timing gives up 2 free turns to our opponent for free, whereas throwing on bad timing can give up to 4 turns. In this last example, we'll see our Skeledirge throw a move against a Charjabug after using 3 Incinerates. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3. Here, we can see our Skeledirge successfully throw on proper timing, only giving up 1 free turn to our opponent. While 4-turn moves are extremely rare attacks, some Pokemon can still take advantage of them. Improper timing with or against them can lead to massive advantages being given over, so it is critical to know how to play around them. Thank you all so much for watching this video. We only have 5-turn moves left to go, and once we complete this series, I have a lot more plans for PvP tutorials and other Pokemon Go content, so make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. These timing videos take a lot of time to make, so I'd be very appreciative if you dropped a like on this video.